Hey guys, I just got a question. Someone is getting a little parrotlet and was asking um, how easy are they to train? He's just a few months old, and how easy is it to teach them to talk? If you didn't know, I'm Kaylin, the author of the Parrot Bliss Bond. I have over 20 species of parrots. I love my parrots, including parrotlets. This here is Argentium, so that we can call him Genty or RG or something. He is one of my babies. And I am going to tell you that parrotlets have a parrotlet voice. So you could think of Tweety from the old cartoons, always talking in a little Tweety voice. When it comes to smaller birds talking, they're always going to sound a little like you're going to have to listen for the words. Can they learn to talk? Yes. Are they going to learn to say a lot of words? I don't think so. I think if you get high and maybe one or two other phrases, you're probably doing pretty darn good. A part of the trick is that, unfortunately, I really hate to say it because then people don't want female parrotlets, but males tend to learn to talk better. Although, generally speaking, I get along with the females better. I like them better. Argentium has been a pleasant surprise. He and I have become very good buddies. But in order to get them to talk, you're going to have to talk to them over and over and over. Now, you could see that Argentium is very happy, very comfortable with me. And the taming question is one I wanted to answer because after having many parrotlets and observing, we've had budgies, we've had lovebirds. One of the things that I have observed is that smaller parrots really rely on their flock. They really rely on the safety and security of the flock. With, a little tiny bird, when you've got several of them and they're all going around and finding food and letting each other know, or one of them sees danger and lets the others know, that creates a really good sense of safety and security and helps the flock. That means that lovebirds are very flock oriented. Now, parrotlets are too, not to the same degree, but one of the things that happens is because they are flock oriented, if you don't get a parrotlet when it's young, I feel like it's harder to tame. Impossible? No, just harder. Now, that's also true for any parrot because within the conditioning process, it is just like your ability to learn speech. With your native tongue, it was very easy to pick up. You didn't even try, kind of thing. When you are an adult and you try to pick up a foreign language, it is very difficult and you will never sound like a native. It's just that conditioning. Nothing in you, your neural pathways don't develop the same way as they do when you are first young. So when you get a parrotlet, or any parrot, again, that is young, they are going to bond more to you. They are going to see you in a certain way. They're more ready to set those neural pathways. When you get one that is even a couple of months older, can they still bond? Absolutely. A year or two or three or four, can they still bond? Well, it depends on whether or not those neural pathways are already there. Yes, they can still bond, but if you go to a rescue and you get a parrot, a parrotlet, or any parrot that was in a home previously, you're not going to have a problem. Yesterday, I met a couple who got 2 macaws from a rescue, and they're like, the macaws won't get off our shoulders. They love it. We love it. They're with us all day long. So when the neural pathways are there, when the conditioning is there that says humans are good, they're part of the flock, then a parrotlet or any other bird is going to bond with you. When that hasn't been established, and if the parents taught them to beware of humans, which only makes sense in the wild, then it's going to be harder. So no matter what, if you want to get your parrot to be like Argentium here, super tame, preening himself, happy to be with me, then I always say the magic ingredient is time. Spend a lot of time with your parrot. When they are first not tame, they obviously won't sit on your shoulder. Keep them in a carrier close by you as you go around during your day as much as you can. And it's not because we want to confine them, it's because we want to keep them close to us. And as they get more comfortable, you'll be able to open the cage, they'll come out, they'll stick around, they'll be on a perch close by because they're getting more comfortable. And the more comfortable they get with you, the closer they'll get. Some birds will never get super, super close. Some birds will get really close just right away. So some of it is a matter of their personality, but a lot of it can be altered with that magic ingredient of time. And again, though, with parrotlets, really just like any other bird, yes, you can do it. But if you're getting the bird and it's already weaned and maybe it's already been in the pet store for a month or two, maybe even 3, do I think you shouldn't get it? No, I'm not saying that. Do I think you're going to have a hard time taming it? Yeah, a little bit harder than if you had gotten it right when it was newly weaned. Sure, but what I'm saying is it's not impossible. I'm saying if you put the time in, you're going to have a best feathered friend. And even though they're only about 3 inches and these little tykes, they are still awesome. They have great personalities, very sweet, very endearing, very adorable, just fantastic companions. I'm pleasantly surprised with the fact that parrotlets, I feel like they do bond with you more than, for example, lovebirds and maybe even budgies. And so it makes it really nice because you have this little buddy who fits on your shoulder without biting your face off, without getting your clothes super, super soiled. As a matter of fact, look at this. Oh, I got soiled again. The last one came right off because they're so little that, oh, is the Kleenex scaring you? You know, they're still little, but not so bad. So they will be your best friend. So if you enjoyed this video and it helped you understand parrotlets a little better, please be sure to give Argentina and I one of those. And make sure you check out my books on Amazon, including The Parrot Bliss Bond and Get to Know African Gray and Cape Parrots, 30 Perfect Apartment Parrots, and The Parrot Keeper's Journal and Companion on Amazon. I will catch you in the next feathered video.